there. I am Claire Glinka, and this is my partner, Bonnie Matson. Together we wrote a Ruby gem for our final project. The purpose of this gem is to extract content from Wikipedia pages. And the name of our gem is Wikiwhat.
So in our first hackathon, we built an application that drew in a list of birds that were recently sighted near you. We used the Flickr API to get our images, which was problematic because the Flickr API is really slow. So we also didn't have any description. What we really wanted to do was pull in the description from Wikipedia. However, parsing the output of the MediaWiki API proved to be a bit problematic, so we built this gem.
And so now I have a quick little screencast for you guys. I definitely punked out on trying to type all of this live in front of you, so I'm just going to narrate a little bit. So you make a new Wikiwhat page object for each page that you want to pull in information from. You initialize it with the title of the article that you're interested in, and you can also pass in an argument that will specify the kind of information you'd like back. And then the information is stored inside an instance variable in the object. You can actually also pass multiple content arguments, and it will save all of that information for you. And finally, maybe you can see at the bottom, you can actually call directly content methods on that object that you made. So if you decide later you want something else in there. Oh, I'm supposed to do this part too. So to start out, I have a couple functions to tell you about that our gem can do for you. First of all, our sort of initial idea was it would just pull back paragraphs from the page, and you can specify however many paragraphs you'd like. It just starts at the top of the page. The second thing we did was to allow you to pull back entire sections of the page. So if you give a header, like in our bird application, we'll give it the header description. It'll pull back the whole description for you.
You can also get a list of all the images available on the page, and then you can also get just the sidebar featured image, and you can also get a list of the outside references found in the article. So we solved the nested hash problem with the unique keys by running a little recursive method that just goes through and looks for our specific key that we know has the content we want. We also used regular expressions to help pull out the content from the output of the MediaWiki API. We used it to find the references, we used it to find the sidebar image, and we also used it to remove some HTML tags.
One of the other big challenges in writing this gem was writing all the tests. One really cool tool we used was to combine VCR with RSpec. VCR records API calls for you so that you're not hitting the API every single time you run your test. And keeps the information that you're testing against consistent. And so we learned a lot about how to write tests and how testing can improve your code, and learned a lot of things like how to step out methods, all that good stuff. So in the future, we would like to
improve the image list. As of now, it currently returns all the media displayed on the page, whether it's sound or video, and we'd really like to write some methods to differentiate by media type. We'd also really like to handle Wikipedia category pages, so you can do cool things like, for every page listed in this category, I want the sidebar image and the first paragraph, and we think that would be really cool.
We'd also like to improve our ability to pull down references. References are basically inline in the wiki markup, and so our ability to pull them back is not the best at this point, so we're going to try and improve that. We also would like to actually finally implement our gem in our initial application, because that would be fun to sort of bring that full circle. And so if you're interested, you can check out our code on GitHub, and if you have any questions or would like to talk about it, we'd love to talk with you later. Thanks.
Thank you.